Hey y'all, today we're making loaded baked potato soup. Okay, so we're going to need potatoes, shredded cheese, milk, bacon, chicken broth, heavy cream, okay, sour cream, diced onions, butter, and then we're also going to need pepper and some garlic salt. Alright, so let's get it popping with the bacon. So you want to go ahead and add your bacon into your frying pan, and then we're going to go ahead and get that cooked up to start our soup. Y'all, we didn't do a lot of seasonings with this soup because you don't need it. The broth has salt in it, bacon has plenty of salt and flavor in it, so you're good to go. And you also have the cheese. You can use mild or you can use sharp, just whatever fits your palate. Okay, so we got this bacon all cooked up and everything, and then we're gonna go ahead and transfer that to a paper towel covered dish, and then we're gonna go ahead and start on our next step. All right, because you don't need all of that oil from that bacon. Now, if you so choose, you can keep a little bit of the oil from the bacon in your skillet to go ahead and complete our next step and fry up our vegetables. But since we're also using butter, I did not. But like I said, that's just purely preference. So okay, so just scoop all that bacon out of there onto your paper towel, and then we're going to set that to the side. You're going to need bacon to go inside of your soup, and then you're also going to need bacon to top your soup with. All right. Okay, so on to our next step. So we're going to go ahead. We have our bacon fat drained, but I didn't clean my pan and stuff like that. It's not necessary. You can leave a little bit of that flavor in there, and then go ahead and add the butter to the pan, and of course you want to go ahead and get that melted down. Okay, and then here we are with our diced onion. Y'all know I always use yellow onion. It's just my thing. But yellow onion is good for this soup. If you use anything else, I wouldn't use anything else besides like white onion. But that's really up to you. All right, and then here we go. I'm sorry, we also needed flour. We didn't have that in the beginning. You're also going to need flour to go ahead and thicken this up a little bit. Okay, so we're not making a gravy, so you want to cook your flour, right? But we're not browning it like we're making like a brown gravy. So you just want to get it enough in there so it's like cooked up and really mixed in with your onions and with your butter. And then you want to stop at that point so we can go ahead and add our other ingredients. Okay, so we're about here. Make sure your onions are all broken up. You always miss one or two. And then here we are adding the milk in there. And as y'all see, it's a little brown, but it's not like brown like, we're making gravy. Okay, so you can go ahead and add your heavy cream in there as well. And then you go ahead and whisk that together. Okay, so now we're ready to add our broth. And there we are with our potatoes. And we're going to go ahead and add our seasoning in there. And we're going to give this a good mix. And then we're going to go ahead and let this cook for about 20 minutes until your potatoes are fork tender. You want them to be nice and tender. And I prefer to cook them like this. I don't prefer to cook the potatoes separate or anything. Just go ahead and put them in there with the cream and the milk and the broth, so you can get all that good flavor done together. You can have the starch from the potatoes right into your soup to help with the thickening, so you don't have to add so much flour or anything like that. It's just nice. Okay, so we're about here while our potatoes are soft. And then, I'm just doing a little check right here showing you all how fork tender they are. And I don't like the soup to be completely chunky. So I'm just going in here with a wooden spoon and I'm smashing the potatoes against the pot. You know what I'm saying? Just like this. You can take them out and smash them and stuff like that. But why do that when it's just easy to go ahead and smash them against the pot right here? And you just continue that process until the soup is to your desired consistency. Like the other chunks, okay, they're fine because, I cut them, I dice them into nice good sizes the way I would like them. You can dice them bigger, you can dice them smaller. But that's good consistency for me. I just created a nice balance with smashing them and the mixture of, the regular size of the potatoes. It's good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add some cheese in here. And you can also reserve some extra cheese, like I did here, to go ahead and top your soup with. Just go ahead and mix your cheese into all of that soup deliciousness. Y'all see how it's coming together? It's like creamy and stuff like that. Have you feeling like you eating at the restaurant and you right there at home, all right? Okay, and then we're gonna add the sour cream. And y'all, this soup is like really good with like a baguette. I should have picked up some baguettes to go with, or a roll. You know, you just some nice bread goes great with soup. You know, feel like you're at Olive Garden or something like that. Okay. So just go ahead and fold your sour cream in there. You want to mix it until you don't see any more sour cream streaks, right? That's the objective here. Okay, just like that, smooth and creamy. And y'all, at this point, like, we're really done. You know what I mean? All you need to do is go ahead and, grab your bowl and then, top it with your bacon and your cheese. You can add some chives and stuff like that. We're also adding our bacon into the soup. But grab your bacon, your cheese, and your chives, and all of that. And as far as the bacon, you can if you want it crispy, make it crispy. If you don't like your bacon crispy, hey, like this bacon is crispy. It's gonna soften up a little bit in the soup, but I like the little crunch on top to give it a little bit of texture. So like I always say, really make it your own. Let it simmer for a few minutes just to get that bacon cooked up in there. And then you just turn it off, because the soup continues to cook when you turn off the heat. And that is it, y'all. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and of course, we'll catch you next time. Y'all have a good one.